What if a man from 500 years ago could imagine machines, inventions, and discoveries that the world wouldn't see for centuries?
Imagine a man who could sketch inventions centuries before they existed, a mind that saw the future with astonishing clarity.
Leonardo da Vinci, born in 1452 in Vinci, Italy, was not just a painter. Even as Europe awakened from the Middle Ages, most people believed the world was static, bound by tradition.
But young Leonardo was different. He watched birds in flight, traced water currents, and questioned everything he saw. At age 14, he joined Verrocchio's workshop in Florence, learning not just art, but observation, anatomy, and mechanics. He began filling notebooks with thousands of pages of ideas: flying machines, bridges, mechanical devices, anatomical studies.
Leonardo's genius was not just creativity, but the ability to see patterns in nature that no one else saw. In 1482, he wrote to Duke Ludovico Sforza, offering his genius not just for art.
He proposed designs for canals, bridges, armored vehicles, and machines of war, ideas centuries ahead of their time.
Yet even at the Sforza court, many of his inventions were dismissed, unfinished, or simply impossible with the technology of the era. Meanwhile, he painted The Last Supper, capturing human emotion and psychology with a depth no one had attempted before.
Every face, every movement, revealed Leonardo's deep understanding of anatomy, emotion, and life itself.
In 1499, the French invaded Milan. The Sforza family fled, and Leonardo's world began to crumble. He wandered through Venice, Mantua, and Florence, carrying his notebooks filled with ideas centuries ahead of his time. Many of his inventions remained on paper. Projects were unfinished, plans abandoned, ideas lost to history for centuries. Yet even in exile and uncertainty, his mind continued to map human anatomy, water flow, flight, and mechanical systems. He knew the future, but the world was not ready. Technology, materials, and knowledge were centuries behind his imagination.
If his notebooks had been shared widely, humanity might have reached the age of flight and mechanics far earlier. He designed flying machines, armoring vehicles, mechanical carts, and early parachutes long before they were practical.
Even bridge designs he drew were proven viable 500 years later, confirming his genius was rooted in real science. Wilbur and Orville Wright built airplanes centuries after Leonardo sketched gliders and aerial screws. Leonardo's self-propelled cart predated the automobile by hundreds of years. Being first does not guarantee understanding. A lesson repeated through history for all visionaries.
Leonardo didn't just seek answers and he asked better questions.
His curiosity drove discoveries in flight, anatomy, engineering, and hydraulics long before textbooks existed. Leonardo's notes contain over 5,000 pages of observations, a treasure trove of genius waiting centuries to be understood.
He studied blood flow, muscle movement, and the human skeleton with scientific precision.
He designed early versions of helicopters, gliders, and parachutes, flight, long before it was possible.
His bridge and architectural designs were centuries ahead. Some only built in modern times.
Yet most of these designs were never built in his lifetime, too advanced for the era. Even so, his genius inspired generations and predicted inventions centuries later.
Leonardo painted masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper, blending science with art. Every painting reflects his understanding of light, shadow, human emotion, and perspective.
His works are more than art, Lee said. They are studies of life itself, observation transformed into creation.
Leonardo often left projects unfinished, but his ideas endured, waiting for technology to catch up.
He wandered Italy during political turmoil, from Milan to Venice to Florence, carrying his visionary ideas.
His notebooks were often hidden, scattered, or lost, leaving many concepts undiscovered for centuries.
Despite this, his influence echoes in modern engineering, aviation, and science.
Leonardo's curiosity exemplifies how asking better questions drives progress.
He observed patterns others ignored, revealing nature's secrets long before science formalized them. His genius was not inherited or taught. It was cultivated through observation, curiosity, and relentless practice. Even centuries later, his designs inspire engineers, architects, and scientists worldwide.
Leonardo bridges the gap between art and science, imagination and reality, past and future.
His genius was not inherited or taught. It was cultivated through observation, curiosity, and relentless practice.
His codices contain lessons still relevant today: observation, patience, and connecting ideas.
Innovation often arrives centuries after visionaries like Leonardo first imagine it. His work reminds us that being ahead of your time can mean being misunderstood.
Leonardo's curiosity and observation set a timeless example for scientists, artists, and engineers alike. His legacy is a testament to what the human mind can achieve when imagination meets meticulous study. Leonardo da Vinci's vision reminds us, curiosity, observation, and imagination can shape the future.